You don't tell me what to do.
Yo. Ronins to riches, take 2. It's your boy Lonnie Vickery.
Justin Harper. Didn't do that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, did this time.
Yeah.
All you Ronins out there.
I'm here too.
Oh, yeah, JP in the background. That boy JP.
Here, here.
Pizzle.
What up, what up?
Pizzle on the mic.
Yeah. So what's been going on, boys? What y'all been up to since last time?
My
Training.
back hurts. my back hurts.
I was gonna say, yeah, little hip issue.
Moving. No, just moving.
ITB band.
Nah. I don't like ICP. I be jamming Eminem. You know. Nah, but a lot of moving for me, man. I've been moving. Like, me and my wife got a new spot. Well, I should say me and my family, because we got 2 kids too. But yeah, I got a new spot, so moving for me lately. That's why my back hurts.
Moving's awful. I hate moving.
Yeah, you take like the shittiest thing in the world, times it by 10, and then like get kicked in the nuts at the same time. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I'm usually that guy that is gonna volunteer to help people move because I've done it myself. If you're in college for 4 years to 5 to 6 to 8 years, then you're probably gonna move a lot, and yeah, you learn how to do it in basically one day. So when people got to do it, you got to help them. It sucks.
Harper like college best 12 years of my life. I moved everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I feel like
It sucks.
if I died and I went to hell, it would be moving. I would just be moving constantly.
Moving boxes, right?
Agreed.
Not just like constantly on a wheel moving, but
No, just moving from one house to another. That would
backing
be
shit up. Everything's marked fragile and upside down.
Do you have a dolly?
in this in hell. No.
Yeah, that's bad day.
Yeah. Just over and over again. That'd be horrible.
That's actually it's funny you talk about that, because that's probably one of the reasons that I don't like moving that much. It's been a long time since I moved. It's been like 10 years, 11 years since I moved. So that was a good thing. It's been a while. And I don't think that many people ask me to move them anymore, because I've moved everyone so many times, you know. I was a pretty big guy when I was younger. Oh, yeah. I gotta keep the mic up.
You're good.
Mic up. I was a little bigger when I was younger, so anytime anybody in the family wanted to move, I was like on the list. I
Something
guarantee
heavy,
you.
something big.
Top of the list. I was like top of the list every time. And I had, my dad had 7 brothers and sisters, so the family is pretty big. So
Oh man, that's a lot.
all the time moving. So yeah, moving sucks.
New place is an upgrade though.
Yeah, the new spot's definitely an upgrade. That's a good thing. We needed more space because the kids, they're getting to an age now. We had them sharing a room for a while, and they're at that age now where
Like and subscribe so we can own huge mansions.
Yeah, like this. Yeah. Like we need like 1 million viewers. If y'all could just go ahead and do
Opposite
that
of that, edit. God damn it.
No edits. We talked about that. We ain't editing shit.
That's true. Non-scripted.
Keep it raw and real.
Yes, uncut. This is uncut.
Just
Are we describing the show
put
or
the bodies back in
or my
there.
penis? Because it's getting really close to that raw,
Nice.
real, uncut.
Quagmire.
Now it's a party.
Quagmire.
There we go.
What else?
UFC.
You had talked. Yeah.
should have talked about
Harper
that
wanted to talk
before.
about UFC quick.
I don't know. Did we go through the picks from last time with the Israel and the John Blachowicz, and did we go over some of those?
I don't
picks, or did we not
know.
get to those?
No, we haven't touched. No.
Okay, so I think we did, but we just didn't edit them and get them there because we had so much footage. So we probably did do that.
No, we didn't talk
No,
about
that was the whole
we
show.
were going to. Remember, we were.
Damn.
This podcast was already supposed to happen when we had something come up.
yeah.
So we had planned on talking about that.
We need
So
to be more consistent.
you
We
can
will
jump
be
in
more
that.
consistent. We will be more
Harper's
consistent.
doing the podcast in his head while he's just chilling at home and stuff.
Yeah, you could jump on that now though.
No, but I should be a little more. Which on what? Jump on what?
The Izzy and
Blachowicz.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought Izzy was gonna win. I thought he was gonna win because it was gonna kind of go the distance, and he was just kind of snipe, And I knew John could take him down, but I didn't think that he was really gonna push it. and kind of make it happen. I thought he was going to kind of try to strike with him, but he did get him down, and I think the takedowns and some of the strikes, won him the points overall, and he was already the champion. So yeah, he won fair and square, but I didn't think he was going. I didn't think he was going to win, so that kind of surprised me. But with super respect to him, that was awesome.
Yeah, I don't think anybody probably picked Jan. Honestly, I
thought it was just like knockout or just points.
I think we had talked the last podcast. We talked about like betting on. We were talking about the who's number one, or was it who's number one? Was that when Gordan was rolling Herberto?
Oh yeah.
Remember you were like, who do you bet on? I'm like, you don't bet against Gordan. Well, I think that's like kind of the image, or not the image, but that's the standard that was for Izzy. At that point in time, like everybody's like, dude.
Yeah. So now he took an L, right? Now he took an L, and damn, he did take a loss. Took it so well.
I think the surprising thing was not that. I thought Jan could take him down, but the lack of jiu-jitsu from Izzy. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Suspect.
Yeah, suspect.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the BJJ like or the grappling like in New Zealand? I'm sure it's like good, right?
He trains at Atos.
Does he?
At Atos.
He's Atos?
Yeah.
It takes a lot of years, too.
He's a purple at Atos.
Yeah,
was Jan?
He's a black. Has been a black for like 8-something plus years, 10 years probably. So he definitely has, probably more mat time.
Good game plan.
But
yeah, the newer UFC is the one that happened.
Yes, there was another one. Real quick before we jump off of this one, I had a couple questions for y'all lined up for this show about UFC 259, the Jan and Israel.
Yeah. We called that Derek Lewis fight.
Oh yeah. So Amanda Nunes got another win. What's next for her besides fighting a dude? Obviously, she has to fight a guy.
Let's not do that.
Okay, but what do y'all think?
Are you in for Amanda Nunes fighting a dude? For reals. For reals.
Like a 125er?
But she already beat up Cyborg.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
Honestly, okay, so Cyborg, no matter what, I feel like she's kind of like the Muhammad Ali almost in a sense, like. Nobody can be greater, like Michael Jordan almost, and like nobody can be greater than them, even if they really are, because they're not like the first one kind of thing. Like she would actually be the female I would not want to fight for real. I think I don't know, I might try to take on Amanda Nunes, but I wouldn't want to take on like Justine Cyborg. I met her in real life too, and I was like, I don't want to take that lady on.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah, and then when she beat her, I was like, whoa. I don't know if she was in her prime though. It was Cyborg in her prime when she fought her.
So what do you do with Amanda? What do you do with her?
Though, man, it's crazy. Like
in the comments, Amanda Nunes or Cyborg, who is the true real OG?
Nunes,
don't put in there Ronda Rousey for those people that are going to write that. Don't do that.
Ronda had good judo.
Yeah, it was good.
And
could she be the greatest ever?
But it's like we were just talking about Izzy. You know what I'm saying? To be like the greatest of all time, you got to fix those holes, whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? So like. I would say Nunes right now, best all around, because like her striking's good. She's not bad on the ground.
She beat a legend, kind of thing.
She's just rolling down the line. Like nobody's even like touched her armor. You know what I'm saying? Like she looks untouchable almost at this point.
All right, good reasoning for that. Okay, I'm saying more like she's the originator. The Cyborg is. So maybe she'll get the leg up for that reason. We'll see. Where do you fall, JP? What do you think?
I mean, I don't even know who she has that's going to give her much of a challenge, so I don't even know what's going to...
You in for her to fight dudes?
Give it to me.
Negative.
Give it to me.
He wants the bloodlust. He's like, she wants to fight a badger and people want to pay for it on pay-per-view.
She should fight the kid from the OU video that beat up the...
OU kid or Logan
player.
Paul?
Ooh, yeah, one of the
Is that Logan Paul?
Oh, yeah, she should fight. She should fight Logan Paul in a UFC fight. And I mean, an MMA fight.
I'd watch that.
In the UFC, that'd be sick if they did it. But they wouldn't.
I just, man, I don't
change
know.
My answer.
It's so
I like
crazy
change.
though.
It's okay.
Yeah, but
maybe
it's
I do want to see her.
It's almost like a circus nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just trying for
money.
the next
just
big
money.
thing. Yeah. What's the next big thing? Let's match up
people
chicks
to watch
and
you.
dudes and
Askren, what's his name? Did we call that fight last time?
No, not yet. Y'all can get into that.
No, I don't know.
We had another thing real quick.
I don't
before
even want to give it airtime.
Let's keep doing UFC 259 because there was one more thing.
Oh, yeah.
So the knee that took place in the Aljamain Sterling and Peter Yan fight.
Yeah, I think we're going to.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? That's a.
Was it legal or illegal? I mean,
well,
obviously, I think it was illegal for sure. Yeah, for sure it was illegal. I mean,
illegal.
If you can win a title, then you win a title, and then if people say it's suspect, that's fine. But they're talking to, the world champion.
They instant replayed the shit out of it too.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it definitely was legal, but was he rocked enough to continue then, to not continue? It doesn't really matter. As soon as an illegal blow kind of goes, that guy automatically did something that disqualifies him. The same as like being knocked out or throwing in the towel or getting submitted or tapping. Illegal blow, boom, fight's over. This guy's the winner, and that's it. That's one of the ways to win. And then if anyone wants to say anything, that's fine, but they're talking to a world champion. If he's like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that, like Anthony Smith, which super, hard and awesome that he would do that, but he could have been a world champion maybe, and then been defending from behind a world title. Just one payday at world champion is probably enough to make your career, if you make the right investments. Real estate.
Yeah, I can't.
Shout out real estate.
I gotta agree with that one. Because
win's a win.
Yeah, like you said, and
it's like, you're
as
a
soon
coward.
as
I mean,
yeah, they can. Yeah, people
there.
can say whatever they want, but when the illegal shit happens, it's like, hey, it is what it is. Like, don't throw a knee to a down opponent, or don't kick him in the balls repeatedly, whatever. Like, it don't matter.
Other sports guys they did something that was, you had a timeout. Well, you didn't really have a timeout. Okay, well, that just cost you Super Bowl, bud. Like, you messed up.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, chalk it up. Yeah, chalk it up to the game. Yeah,
you messed up. He messed up. He didn't know the rules. Okay, well, that's kind of part of what you've been doing. He's been in the UFC for a while, If you want to be the champion, I think part of the being a champ, look at Usman. Not trying to throw shade. He's not as enjoyable for the average guy to watch. I love his control. But, he's kind of slow, methodical.
We're going to talk about that one, too.
What, Usman?
Masvidal and Usman.
Yeah, that's later.
Oh, too. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think the win's good. They're going to run it back, which they should. And maybe Jan wins. That's fine.
Yeah, regardless, it'll get settled. So.
Yep, and Sterling, he had it one time. That's fine. Controversy, then Jan has it. That's fine.
Don't be throwing no whack-ass knees, yo.
I mean, a lot of people they're not going to admit, but I don't think that you just pass on a title. It's like, UFC comes to you short notice even, like 3 days notice, and says, hey, do you want a title shot? You don't say no. You say yes. That might be the only time you even get a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? They knocked on my door, I'd be like, I don't work for y'all, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Martial arts enthusiast, right? Yes.
Yeah.
If you're a martial art enthusiast, say something.
Yeah.
Well, them, but yes, us too. Yeah. So what was the other one on that?
That was it for 259.
I thought there was 3 belts.
Yeah, that was it because y'all talked to Israel fight already.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy jiu-jitsu needs work.
I think that y'all should. I want to really see what y'all think about Jake Paul and Askren. I think it's hard not to talk about.
Ben
It's
Askren?
happening.
Yeah.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that fool was around anymore. I thought
yeah.
Never mind. I ain't gonna say that. That would have been bad. Well,
I mean, if you watch a lot of 10
Matt
Planet
Hughes
on
got
Facebook,
hit by a train. It's kind of similar.
You're going to see a lot of those echo algorithms that are going to send you back 10 Planet stuff. So you're not going to pick up on as much wrestling and Ben Askren stuff and MMA stuff. So yeah, this guy Ben Askren, right, retired, doesn't do anything anymore with MMA. Got called out.
Retired by death.
Yeah. Well, his career, I mean, he just was probably not going to be able to compete at the highest level in MMA. And, which is on him, whatever. And he's getting called out by this Paul guy, right, who has a lot of media swag, and he can make a lot of money. So he's saying, yes, I think, yeah, why not? Does he have a shot? Yeah, he has a shot. Is he quick like a tiger, and could he get just laid out by that guy who has enough force to lay somebody out? Yeah, possibly, but I don't know.
I would call them both dipshits.
What? Him for taking it and the other guy for
just their dipshits.
Life?
I don't like them. Neither one of them. So, yeah.
Who do you think's going to win, though?
I plead the fifth.
See, I don't even want to give him the airtime, and he's like, well, I just fuck them both.
Yeah, shit on them both, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of apathetic.
Maybe they'll come out and, like, go to swing.
Look, Ben.
Sniper in the building. I
like
don't know,
that you're
something.
a badass wrestler, and I respect what you've done. So me just saying your name is enough push for you. But I'm not going to talk about y'all's bullshit little media fight.
Is it a well, I don't know. I don't remember. Is it MMA or is it boxing?
It's boxing.
There's another guy that's on there that's going to box too, who's like a non-boxer.
Yeah,
right? Do you know who that guy is?
Let me check.
I don't.
We can come back to that. Man, just so much of this.
I don't know. Ben, like I said, Ben, his stand-ups, like.
What happened to the days where dudes were just like, hey, we just get paid to fight the best dudes that are the best at what we're doing? You know, you get the belt, that's the best guy. Everybody's trying to be the best guy.
Yeah.
And then you beat the best guy, then you are the best guy. Like some of those divisions, man, they've just been kind of backing it up. They don't want to fight each other. They're just kind of jockeying, you know. Oh, the new ones, right? Like Gaethje and Chandler might happen.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Ferguson and, man, what was it?
We talked about that, I thought. Ferg and
he has a fight potentially lined up, and then another one. That one's not happening. RDA and had called out Makachev. That's probably not going to happen because he had that surgery.
Oh, who's Brunson's about to fight? Man, who is that? Is that Chandler?
No, that's a different. No. Chandler and Gaethje is the one that might go.
Holland.
Holland, yes. Kevin Holland, yes. That's gonna be a good fight. Brunson. Derek Brunson.
I guess I gotta be a Kevin Holland believer. If you see him,
Kevin
Holland,
Holland's been killing it. Yeah. Kevin
Brunson, been killing it. I don't know. Where's Brunson training at? Yeah.
Brunson tough wrestler, right?
Depends where. I don't know.
No, never mind.
I think the training camp matters a lot. Where he's at, you know, what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know what camp Brunson's at. I can't remember.
Curtis Blades, man, he put in work. When he lost to Derek Lewis, I was like, damn, you know, that's the best. It's the best Blades I've seen. That was tough.
Derek, just, man.
Yeah, H-Town.
That uppercut came from way down the south side.
Oh, you know what? I think Mike has a fight coming in the UFC, too. Jackson? Didn't Mike Jackson pick one up?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Right?
I think so, but
Mike,
I don't know who it is.
if you see this, holler at your boy. I know you're going to win that fight.
Mike the Truth.
Yeah, I think he might have a fight. Pretty sure he does. Actually, yeah, I've been following his shit. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to catch up with the last, because we missed one. We're just chopping it up.
Yeah.
Fuck writing this shit down.
Yeah, you already know. We freestyle kings.
I can't find where Brunson trains at.
Oh, yeah.
It's looking like I found a Brunson's MMA and Fitness in North Carolina. I think this is his gym. I don't know if that's just where.
I don't care where he trains at. I got Holland on that one.
Got to be pushing yourself if you want to be the best of the best.
Holland just beat who? Jacare?
Yeah, he did get that win.
Crazy knockout too.
He did get that win. Yeah. He wants a shot.
They got in a transition off the ground and he like threw some crazy punch from like off
kinetic
his knee
potential
or some
energy.
Shit.
Yeah, he was on.
Yeah, it was wild.
On his back.
He's on a 5-fight win streak.
Correct. Yes.
What man?
Going with the hot man. Yeah.
What's that?
I don't want to say the word because then we'll just like get blocked and the government will flag us. But it's like
oh shit, here we go.
Starts with a C and ends in a fourth letter of the alphabet. Don't. Are we good to say this?
Rona.
Yeah. Shout out. Okay, so Tony Ferguson, what's up? That's our boy. So we're Tony Ferguson. You already know we're gonna root for him. Shout out Fields in Corona.
Yeah, always. We got a shout
short
out to
for
the
Corona is Rona.
Yeah.
So speaking of Rona,
did you get your vaccine?
I will eventually. You know, when it's like down the block and a lot of people have gotten it and stuff. Are you about to say what I think you're about to say?
No.
2 words. First letter starts with an F. Last letter ends with a K.
No. I'll lay off tonight. I ain't gonna get
Dude,
that
you
deep.
can say fuck, bro. Like, it's not a nunnery.
It's the poop again.
But is that...
No. There's no reason to bash it. It's gone, dude. You ain't got to worry about it anyways. It's just disappeared. It's good. It's over. Y2K's back. I was freaking out. Sorry.
No, it was something about that. In particular, we were talking about it earlier. Oh, man.
What, did it disappear? Yeah, I just said.
No. It wasn't a conspiracy thing. So don't.
Oh, but it is.
Don't get a boner about it.
Ooh.
It's not a conspiracy because it's legit bullshit. But
All right. Well, hey.
I'm just saying, like, come on, man.
Don't get me talking about that guy that looks like a turtle.
ESPN, come on, man.
The guy that looks like a turtle. I want you to go back and insert a picture of McConnell. Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
I got you.
Yeah.
He's like, that's going to take 45 minutes for me to do that bit.
No, sir. I got
Worth
you.
it.
JP got that. If y'all don't know, our man JP's on it.
He
He just won the revolution.
There was something
Yeah,
else.
that's right.
There was something else.
Remember the Alamo fuckers?
We can take it paranormal, though. We can go that route.
With what?
Ghostbusters?
I mean, we can go. I mean, yes, there are ghosts, maybe. Possibly. Okay. So you got me to say the P word.
Possibly.
We already know what this fucking ghost fucker thinks.
Ghost fucker. yeah.
This
Yeah,
guy,
you know.
he's like,
JP believes in
I
ghosts.
wish there was a ghost. She was hot. She haunted my room.
That's a succubus.
Yeah.
That's what they call them.
Oh, a succubus. Yeah, I
That's-
watched South Park. I know.
That's number 45, my friend.
Dude, hold up.
That's not hard to
Hold
find.
up. All right. Since we freestyle everything, have you seen the new South Park episodes?
The newest
They
one?
did the
No.
man, what
Can't
was
take
it?
in all this content
The
'cause I'm fucking training all
Scamdemic
the time.
special. They did the Scamdemic special, and then they just dropped a new one. But it's got like the elderly people driving around. They're like, "Oh yeah, you kids can't come out and play because you ain't got your vaccine yet. Us old people do. Fuck you." They're all like, yeah, like yelling at the
All right,
kids.
all
It's
right,
crazy,
that's it.
dude. Yeah,
Damn, that's funny. So they're just
it's
going
wild.
right straight at it, man.
dude, they went at them. Yeah, it was hilarious.
There's just some things
I'm gonna send
in
you
our
some clips tonight.
culture and society that
Please
you
do.
just can't
Please
cancel.
do. Send me clips.
Like, no matter how hard they try to cancel South Park, you're not going to cancel South Park. You're not going to
No.
cancel Eminem. You're not going to cancel, like, just Bill Burr. They're trying to cancel him now. Like, you're not going to cancel
Who's they? Like, the media outlets are trying to cancel
media
them?
outlets,
The
loud
elite.
people on Twitter,
Man, we can't just fucking say the word, like, the elite. Like,
the Jesuits.
what do you mean, the elite? Okay, yeah, I mean, all right, that's cool. At least he's being specific. Because the elite is like, dude, there might be like a cool elite guy next to me that, you know, isn't really elite. He's I mean,
You know what I'm
What do you mean
talking about,
elite?
Harper.
I mean, what? Like
You know what I'm talking about.
trying to talk like a trilateral commission type of stuff? Or are you just talking about like some rich guys that have like power? Like they.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Industrial military complex kind of thing? Or like.
Do you know?
What-
What I told you.
Shit
Shit runs
say,
downhill.
Jesuits?
At the top. Jesuit? No,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't-
succubuses.
Yeah,
He
I
was
wouldn't
talking
get in
about
on that.
succubuses.
The Jesuit
What?
talk.
What is it?
That'll get us banned for sure.
Jesuits?
That will get us banned. We should definitely not
Probably.
go into that.
Quit saying it.
Which, the J one, is it with a J or G?
With a J.
No, with a G, because what we're talking about is something different than what that would be.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
right.
talking
We're
about
not
the scumbags at the top, like the spirit cookers and all that weird ass shit
The
they got
spirit
going.
cookers?
Bro, there's some
What
weird
does that even
stuff.
mean?
Epstein, bro, like that.
Okay, that's what you call a
them type
spirit
of
cooker?
people.
Okay,
Well,
that's a
nah,
real
it's just
person.
Some of them do the spirit cooking.
Okay, but how
It's
do we
like
get
some
to
weird
that
shit.
from what?
The elite.
Okay, yeah. The elite are the people that we're trying to.
That's what happened. We were just talking about like the Rona and all this bullshit.
No, not the elite.
Scamdemic special.
Yeah, the South Park thing. But then he said something. Damn it, JP, bring it back around.
What?
Your memory's better than mine.
The paranormal stuff?
Yeah,
You are trying to
we
get
were
back to
talking about
that?
some Ghostbuster stuff. But
yeah.
see, I jumped off. It was my fault. I went off on the South Park thing.
Yeah, I haven't watched South Park in so long. It's just because
I got a homeboy. Shout out Ryan. My boy Ryan's always dropping clips on me because I had laid off South Park for a while too.
Send me
and
those
then
clips.
Yeah, I got you some. Like the transgender one, that was hilarious, dude. Like the strongest woman.
New one. New one. Because I can't be seeing them because I'll be doing jiu-jitsu so damn much. Oh, yeah. So what have you been working lately in jiu-jitsu, Lonnie?
Oh, actually, we've been working legs.
You specifically, though, I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, probably you have been doing legs. Because you're just like, what have you been doing on Monday, leg? What are you doing on Wednesday, leg? What are you doing on Saturday, leg?
Yeah, well,
Specific. Like, give me like a specific leg entrance from the
like
top.
Rolling, or what have I been teaching?
Drilling. What have you been drilling lately?
What have I been drilling?
Yeah.
Butter half.
Butter half. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Into.
Well, just like my
That
whole thing
411
right now is, a lot of 411.
Okay. I've been doing the same.
Switching to the far side leg. Shout out
Mm-hmm.
Sean Applegate, light heavy.
I think you've been doing more wrestling a little bit lately.
Yes, I have been wrestling more too.
Fucking say it. God damn. It's like drawing blood from a fucking stone. Jesus. Eddie done said it. Eddie done said it.
I have been wrestling more.
Eddie done said it. It's okay.
Cool.
He's like, if you don't know no wrestling, then you don't know shit. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, there's guys already that are wrestling, so it's already integrated. I see you doing it.
Fucking Harper.
You do it, and then it works, and you're like, damn it worked.
Quarter,
Imanari.
A lot of quarter Z.
You make that shit work, too.
A lot of quarter Z, like up to dogfight. I've been playing that a lot. Trying to take it back, yes. And you already know if I'm in butterfly, it's arm drag. I'm trying to arm drag to get to the back.
You have been playing with that 411 entrance. I have been doing the same.
But I've been teaching a lot of legs.
I'll shoot to that reverse single X. I'll shoot to the Craig Jones.
Taught legs tonight.
Yes. Jay Pizzle, my whizzle.
Shout out to everybody who was in class. If you weren't, I hope you get heel hooked.
Did we talk about that?
What?
We are instructors in the 10 Planet New Caney system, which is also an extension of 10 Planet in general. But 10P New Caney is special. We are special.
We are 10 Planet New Caney.
Yeah.
Well, we're missing one. Pretty soon we'll have one more chair so we can get Los up in here.
Yeah, we are going to have to get
He's
Los.
got a curfew.
Kind of like a three-headed dragon. 3 purple belts in a 10 Planet system. Brown belt and traditional jiu-jitsu. We both be doing MMA and wrestling. So we got that special blend. Our special flavor, 10 Planet New Caney. Special flavor. Sauce.
It's like a melting pot.
Special. Your shit, my shit.
Yeah, this gym is, it's just like there's a good camaraderie, you know, if I said that word right. Like everybody was so.
For me.
What's that?
Hooked on phonics.
Hooked on phonics work for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Shameless plug. Let the man shamelessly plug us. Apparently.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, you're good. It's just this gym. Like the first time I just came on an open mat, and like Harper like taught me so much in that like 10 minutes that he helped me with something, and I was like,
we paid him to say that.
Right? No, and ever since I was like, oh, I mean it's 45 minutes from me, but I try to make I do make it twice a week. You know, that's the best that I can do right now, but I wish I could come more.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's you know, this gym is special.
It's true.
Yeah, vibes, man. You gotta have good vibes. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be, well, me, I don't know about everybody else. I don't know how everybody feels, but I would like my team to be as close to a family as I can get, you know. And I've talked about that from the beginning. You know, I told Harper what my dream was. You know, Los, I was talking about Carlos. He knows what type of environment I wanted, and I think it just all blended together because we're all very similar, you know.
Be good on the mat. Be good on the mat. Be good off the mat.
Yeah.
Don't be a shitbag.
That's
be a good person.
You know, yeah, exactly. I really asked my squad to carry themselves a certain way. Like if you train with me, I'm not gonna let you be out throwing chairs and starting bar fights and shit. You know, trying to like smash on people and yell 10 Planet New Caney. Like I'll have to handle your ass, you know. So. Like, no, we ask everybody to try to do right, you know what I'm saying, and, like, handle yourself right, whether you're on the mats or you're outside on the streets. Yeah.
Good leadership. Oh, yeah, we didn't get Jeremy down here. Man.
Shout out Fields.
Yeah, actually.
Jeremy Fields, the king.
Man, we should FaceTime him right now and be like, do you see you? You see you not answering? Or if he does answer, then we can be like, you see you answering you?
Yes. Live feed during the podcast.
Yeah, we need to be like, man, come down here. Are the airlines open? Don't talk about the Rona, but airlines is open. He can come down, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We need to fly him down.
Yeah, we've been actually in the middle of all that, but I told you he's got Diamond Valley coming. Like, shout out Diamond Valley coming soon, but that he's in the middle of working all that out. Because you know
can we talk about that?
Yeah, Yeah, for sure. He dropped picks. Like he dropped a couple picks of the moon.
Worldwide.
But
expanding it again.
He actually recently moved. So when he moved, you know what I'm saying, now he's a little farther away from Corona, so instead of having to commute all the time, I think he's going to drop Diamond Valley and then have some of his blacks be running Rona too. So
expansion.
And did you talk about the connection with him, like the origin of what happened with that?
Can we talk about his origin without him being here?
Well, no, like how Lonnie started with him, like Lonnie's connection to him.
So we're about to talk about Lonnie and Fields.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want any of this recorded. It's not. It's only going to be crazy times.
Well, just
you know how y'all met,
how y'all met, how you met, everything like that.
Is this is this a safe line?
Right.
No, they know each other.
Have we checked this connection? Yeah. No, really, actually, Phil's found me. You know, I didn't find Phil's. Kind of, I don't know how you want to look at it. I did find him, but really when.
And who is Fields for the people that don't know?
Jeremy Fields is the head instructor, 2nd degree black belt underneath Eddie Bravo at 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu, Corona, California, soon to be Diamond Valley.
Yeah, but, that's who we're under.
I was going to a seminar.
You too, homie.
In Altus, Oklahoma. That's where I found Fields at. That's where we linked up. I was the funny thing about that story too is I planned the shit like 2-3 months ahead, right? And then I didn't even realize what. Oh man,
5+.
Yeah, it had to be.
So basically, met him 5 years ago.
7 years, maybe 6.
Hunting, basically like hunting the system.
It's been a while. Yeah. Just the
being a Ronin.
That's why. Yeah, that's why it's
hunting the
riches.
system. Done some MMA, done some traditional training, and was like, "Hey, I want to check this out. It had worked for you." Linked up with him.
Well, we went to an Eddie. The first seminar I ever went to was Eddie. Went to Eddie Bravo in Beaumont.
Fields Bros. Tell the Fields story. Don't get hooked on the Eddie Bravo story.
No, that was
this
the first
full
seminar.
meander.
No, that was the first seminar. So like we were hunting seminars everywhere, and there was this huge
10-piece seminars camp. Or just anything seminar?
No, 10-piece seminars only. I don't.
You gotta be specific, bro, because they need to know.
They do other seminars.
So for the people that also don't know,
there's other seminars besides 10P.
He's gonna bleed 10P. He just bleeds 10 Planet. He's just one of those elitists.
It is what it is. See that? It is what it is.
And in companies, you too. You gotta be specific.
That's a big word. I'm gonna have to Google that.
As with the Gesowitz, with the G.
Oh, is that a G or J?
It encompass them if we say elitist.
Don't sidetrack.
Specific.
Sidetrack.
Okay, yeah, don't sidetrack. Yeah, I got you. But you gotta go back to Fields.
Yeah. No, we were like, you know, when you're a white belt and you don't even know what the hell you're doing, but you have guys that are like asking you for leadership. It's like, damn, what do I do? Oh, we got to go to seminars. You know, I was like, once I went to the Eddie one, I was like, okay, this is what we need to do. I can get a lot of knowledge from these seminars every time we go and hit one. So
and there boys
we were
down
trying
to
mash
them.
We traveled all over, man, Gulf Shores, like, you know, all over Texas, wherever we could go, find seminars close, we were there. So I seen the training camp come up in Altus, Oklahoma. I'm like, where the hell is Altus? And then I remembered that John Harris and Jacob Harris had moved up there and was training Altus. So I was like, shit, we need to go up there. At that point in time, I didn't even know really who Jeremy Fields was, but I seen him and Bollinger were on him and Sean Bollinger were on the advertisement. I think Ant Lopez, John Botello, B-Mac was there.
Original Kings in a sense, like
Drew Ash was there, but it was a big 3-day training camp. So the funny part, when I signed up for it, I didn't realize it was like Mother's Day, or I think it was Mother's Day weekend or something like that. So of course I had to explain to Nicole, like, oh yeah, I'm just taking off on Mother's Day for like a 3-day training camp. That didn't fly very good, but
Nicole, his wife.
Yeah, my wife. Love you, babe. So yeah,
his girlfriend's
3-day training camp. So we drive like 7. I think it was like 7 hours or some shit. 7.5 hours. We get up there. Drove through a tornado on the way up there, and a shitstorm of a tornado, hailstorm on the way back.
Is this Texas?
Yeah,
that's Texas weather.
And Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Up by Dallas. But yeah, we went up there and found Phil's there. Yeah, it was like 2 days. I think the second day in, I ended up talking to him, and he's like, "So where do you train at?" And I'm like, "I'm a Ronin." He's like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't even have a coach. We were cross training with Barncat some at Beaumont, but I didn't officially have a coach." So
but then you became a hot box.
No, I wasn't a hot box, but I was a Ronin.
I mean, you were, but
I was working towards a hot box, and
because I remember he was talking to you. He was like, "Holy shit, you've got a spot.
I had a lease space.
Place,
yeah, usually that's what surprised him because when Phil started asking me questions, he's like, "Well, where y'all train at? What do you do?"
For those of you who don't know, Lonnie is a grinder, and he will hit the ground running.
But yeah,
oh man.
We had moved from like we started on tarps and like front yards, and then we were in and out of like Snap Fitnesses, and then my homeboy up the road on 59, Bruce McKenzie had that Body by Bruce, so I like ran out of that for a little while, and then I got
determined to follow the system.
Yeah, so then I'm like, the hell with this, we need our own spot. Like I got tired of moving around and found a lease space. And that's when we started moving around a lot. And Phil's was like, "So you don't train in a garage?" And I'm like, "No, like I have a lease space I pay rent on." He's like, "Are you shitting me?"
It's like, bro, I have a gym.
He's like, "You're almost like an affiliate." I'm like, "No, bro, I'm a white belt. I don't know shit."
But your setup was.
He's like, "Well, your setup, what I'm saying? Most people in your position have like a canopy outside, or like they're in a garage or some shit like that." So, when he found out I had a lease space, he's like, "Man," he's like, "you just need some direction." He's like, "Why don't you, train under me?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, how does that work?" Yeah. He's like, "What do you mean? How does it work? Like, we started doing seminars. I got to come in. You got to communicate, So I was like, "Shit."
But y'all also knew each other in a personal level too, Like y'all had helped each other out on a personal level,
Well, yeah. Like I said, I needed direction. I was grinding, but I didn't really know.
I mean, if you think about it, it's like
where to place
you're
the
repping 10,
pieces,
doing 10, showing 10, learning it as you're going without, in a sense, having that direction in a sense. Like no one's helping you do it, and you're like, well, I'm still doing it anyways. Like no matter what, I'm just going to keep doing it. No matter what, I'm just
we were just head first. Like,
and then someone found you who's, he's pretty, I'd say he's an OG. So he's like, dude, I see what you're doing. I respect that grind. I'm going to give you a hand up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to help you up if you want to work for that.
That's why I'll claim Kings forever. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I came in before that, but I like after all that part, I didn't come in until he already had like basically a small gym, like a small spot. And then like maybe a couple years after that, like 3 or 4 years, or maybe a few years, then you came here, and I've been here like 3 years, I think.
Yeah, well, it was more feasible here, because Los had so much space.
I'll be cross-training.
We were very limited over at the other spot, and I'm like, damn, our headquarters is smaller than the Ronin, because like Los was like a Ronin at that point in time.
Yeah, in my perspective, I was training at like legitimate place, and I was coming way the fuck out here 2 times a year, whatever, 3 times a year or some shit. And I was like, damn, that's my boy Lonnie from fucking elementary school. He got him a little gym. Fucking gonna stop by, show him some jujitsu, and then he might show me something. I'm like, all right, cool, Russian leg knot. That's what's up. Yeah. I already knew some stuff, I was like, oh, I know what a heel hook is, an ankle lock. I was ahead of the game. Like I was ahead of the game at the time, but I wasn't really ahead of the wave in the 10P at the time.
What's crazy is like
it was fun.
I'm so leg oriented now, but I was so far behind the curve. Just like 3 years ago, because
you're good at other stuff like smash and bash.
I know. We're gonna talk about. Yes, I have been doing some wrestling and smashing.
Yeah. No, yeah, Phil's dope. He's cool.
But that's pretty much where it happened with Phil's and how it happened. It was just one thing. Everything's about good timing, man. It was just good timing. I decided like suck it up, go to the seminar, found him, and then here we are. And like I said, I'll claim Kings forever, just because in his position, being a black belt, he didn't have to.
You got to believe in somebody.
He didn't have to say anything. He didn't have to do anything. He could have just been like, "Oh yeah, you're another cool guy to meet at a seminar."
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
They're tight, man. Super tight.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a cult, but they accept everybody, anybody. They wind up taking the people that are like rejected from other places. In a sense,
I feel like David Koresh, dog, straight up.
You feel like Karush. Edit Karush.
No, don't edit shit.
Yeah, I agree. They're
we ain't cultish, but we family-ish. You know what I'm saying? We kin folkish, like
in a good way though.
Yeah.
That's so true. That vibe is totally that. Like, it sounds cliche to say like, oh, it's gym, it's family, but like you really do feel it when you come in here. Everybody says that when they come in here. Even random people that pop in on open mat, they're like, man, this place is awesome. Like,
it's not just the brand. I mean, it's Lonnie, leadership. It's
I've had black belt instructors we bring in for seminars, and they're like, damn, dude, it is cool, like how tight your group is, like the vibe. So it's not just people that pass through for open mats or people that come and do drop-ins. It's instructors too, high-level guys have seen it too, so it's dope, man.
Cool.
Very fortunate. Everybody, everybody that comes in, no matter who they are, getting a lot of time. Not like you can't give every single person tons of time, but getting the attention, making it feel like I'm just going to drop in randomly on a Saturday. I'm from Albuquerque. I'm a guy that trains at a gym down the road that's like one of your competitors, and then some guy's been training with like 10 years. They're all going to get that same quality experience. They're all going to feel like I'm improving. They're all going to, you know what I mean? They're all going to have that. Hopefully they're all going to have that experience where they're going to walk away with that, not just the instruction, but that positive experience. You know what I mean? No matter what their background was, in a sense.
Yeah,
definitely. For sure.
Yeah, that's what I like. The guys telling me, oh, yeah, man, I went there, and, the instruction was good, and I felt like they just really took care of me, and they had a really good, family vibe. Yeah, first thing you said, instruction's great. Awesome, check. Second thing, I felt like they treated me great in the sense that, I feel like I've been training here, man. Like, we roll out the red carpet. We're like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Tell him to his face, like, I don't know who the fuck you are. That's just how everybody gets treated. Yeah. You're not special, bro. That's just how everybody gets treated. It just so happens that we want to give you that vibe, So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, especially if you're talking to Coach Lonnie, he's going to forget your name in about 30 seconds.
If we had 500 students, I would still try to be the same. You can't give everybody the same amount of vibe, but, you'll try to have I would try to have as many instructors as I can so that you can try to have that vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not just, it's drilling too, but it's like on the mat, off the mat kind of stuff, and, a lot of other stuff to work through other than just jiu-jitsu.
But you guys set the tone, so, like somebody like
Lonnie
me came in on an open mat. I
Lonnie
felt
sets
that.
The tone. Lonnie's he's like the moon for sure. No matter what anybody says, Lonnie's the moon. He's the head. I'm the satellite. I'm always going to echo what he wants to do and back him up, but I'm always going to tell him the truth. But for sure he's the head for always. I never want people to say that that's not how it is. That's always how it is. He's always the number one. But yeah, it comes from the top.
That's what Harper says.
He's super laid back. He's super laid back. I would be more military. I wouldn't have people bowing or calling me sir or anything, but, I'll run a tighter ship and, people, he just has a better way with people sometimes, More people are going to maybe be more drawn in overall versus a smaller group of guys that want to be all competitors maybe, right? One's better for business, one's better for the community as a whole, and that's really what his vision is, like, how do I be good in this community? How do I grow my gym? How do I give back? How do I do what I like to do, in a positive way? And community is a big part of that. So him being laid back and him being community-oriented is not necessarily my style, but him doing that and me just being like, look, bro, this is what you want. I'm going to help you reach that vision. I'm going to go with what you're saying and give you, you give me free rein, do whatever I want, which is awesome. But, yeah, and I've done that, and that's why things are the way they are, really from his vision and me following it. And that's important to say that, I think. I try to follow it, you know what I mean? I really did.
Well, I think,
people might be like in jail straps if it was me, be like marching and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
We gonna get this pass.
Well, I think it's something like my dad, I love my pops, man. He's always, like I talked about last podcast, he's the one that taught me how to grind, but
helping
who
people
taught
out,
him, who taught him how to grind was my grandfather, my grandpa, P.H. Vickery. And the thing about my grandpa was not only was he a grinder, like that's what my dad got from him, but my dad's not composed like my grandpa was. Like my dad's wild. He, well, not anymore. Shout out Pops, he's doing better. But
podcast. We said that last time too.
Back in the day,
you got to.
Back in the day, he was
on the OU
wild,
Bash
but
podcast.
Like my grandpa, dog, my dad said he never seen that man mad. Like, he never lost his temper. He was never, like, outside of his
comfort level zone.
Yeah, his zone, you know.
Zone.
Yeah, like, he was, no matter if he was knocking somebody out, he was just walk up, knock him out. Like, you know, and there was no yelling. He never, like, beat his kids. Like, my dad said he never took an ass whooping off of him. It was always my grandma. But, like, you knew when he was mad, he'd be like, and then you, like, looked at him, you could just tell, like, nah, I ain't gonna mess with him. Like, so
he's a grinder.
I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot the last couple of years, because I've heard my dad reiterate that a couple of times. He actually talked about it a couple of days ago again, and it's in my mind. So I've been trying to kind of not play that role, but just I'm like, man, my grandpa was respected by so many people. There's only a couple people in this world I know that I've never heard people say a bad word about him, and he was one of them people. Like, you never heard anybody say anything bad about him. So
he's a good guy in the community too.
That's just how he was. It was probably because he was so composed. He was so like just level headed. You know what I'm saying? He never had altercations. If he did, it was like,
yeah, he didn't get all emotional.
Yeah. So, it's dope. So maybe that's why I got that. You know.
I think that was a
you are super chill. I mean, I would say you are composed.
I try to be, dog.
I've seen the angriest you've ever been. I'm not gonna bring it up, but not the angry. Actually, I've seen you way angry, but I've seen you angry before, and even then, you're still like, you're passable. You're still composed for sure.
Gotten better.
Yeah, I just call it laid back.
It's a journey, man. Got to evolve. You know what I'm saying? It's all evolution.
100%.
It is the environment of the leadership for sure.
Yeah.
If
and it's cool to
fucking around. It's leadership. Like the guys in the military are doing something wrong at the bottom. Dude, it comes from the top. Leadership comes from the top. Actions at the bottom come from leadership.
Shit runs downhill, bro. You know.
Yeah. Or good representation, like good examples run downhill. But yeah, for sure.
Shit too.
I think that's true. Maybe that's not. We can discuss that another time. We can discuss Reaganomics too. Trickle down economics is bullshit, people.
Plumbing. Yeah.
Trickle down economics
now.
is bullshit, okay? You tax the richest of the rich, you don't tax the poorest of the poor, and you fucking tax their ass. Why? Because it works. Look at history, people. In the history of the United States, when you tax the richest of the rich a bunch, our economy does well, okay? If you're making like $1 billion and then you lose like, 70% of $1 billion, you still have a bunch of million. Like, you don't really feel the effect. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you're taking like 50% of my or 20% or 30% of my taxes and I'm not making shit, I feel it. Like, you tax me hard, bro. I feel it in my meals, in my belly, on my week, in my month.
In your
if you're loaded and you're like, dude, you're not paying shit and your multi-billion-dollar company's not paying shit, like, you don't feel like, so like last quarter you made a bunch of money, or, I made a bunch of money and I can't get a new G6 712. I got to just hang out with the G5 9 that I had from last year.
Gas going up.
He doesn't really feel it, bro. He doesn't feel it. You know what I mean? If you got yachts, bro, tax that motherfucker.
Like Joel Osteen yacht?
I don't know how we got on that. That was like a money thing and a tax thing.
Yeah, no, I'm
that random shit. That's what I like.
Is it tax season? It is tax
season.
Faux show.
Oh, that's dude.
I already got that return.
Them stimmies, dog. Everybody got stimmies coming around. Bought this baby cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we at in time?
Is this your son?
48.
Fuck, 48. That's too long.
48 what?
48 minutes.
First 48? Oh.
Way too
First
long.
I thought we were on Discovery.
Listen, people. Let's. You know what I want to do?
That random shit.
To the one person that's watching this.
Man, hold on. We had like 4 viewers.
All right. Yeah. Well, you, me.
Y'all come back now.
And then my other account that I made, so I have 2 accounts.
Hey, in Spanish, that's cuatro.
Actually, I don't think I'm subscribed. No, I am, obviously. Listen, if you're watching this and you're not, then why are you even doing it? You know what I mean? You might as well just
how bad is your life if you're watching this podcast?
And if you hate us, then you won't see all the secret things that we do for the people that are subscribed.
Mm-hmm.
Which means nothing.
Nah. Is this a secure line?
Edit. Okay.
No edit. Run that shit.
Okay, so the stimmy thing.
Stimmy.
So, yeah, I kind of got on that little rant about the taxes, right?
Yeah, but I get it. Gas going up.
And last time I mentioned Mitch McConnell, and I firmly believe that too, but I don't want to talk about it because the FBI will come in.
Is the picture here? Is the picture here?
Yeah, it is.
Random question. Who do you fear more, aliens, ghosts, or the United States government?
Government.
I'm going to say government too. All right. Just making sure that we're all living in the real world right now because you guys are far out there sometimes. Because they can reach out and touch you.
There's nothing more scary than the government.
There's nothing scarier than people.
It's probably that pizza, that jalapeno got me all fired up.
The elite.
You said the stimmy and then it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, taxes. Oh, man, I went to this tax lady recently. She did a great bang-up job. Such a great bang-up job.
Bro, that's where I'm going to. Yes, that's where I'm headed to.
Such
La
a
Raza,
great
baby.
Bang-up job. That
La Familia.
I think this is like I'm gonna. I think this is
Andale.
weird, so, I had a good experience. I think a really good experience, and then I passed on that good experience to a few other people who were like, I was like, hey, you getting your taxes done? You get your taxes? You should go to this person. And most of them, I think like 3 out of 4, they didn't have like a tax person, so they're like, yeah, I need to get them done. Excuse me. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go, but all right, like one person is as good as another, and you're giving me a positive review face to face. I was giving a pretty good review. So yeah, they're probably gonna go and everything's good. But what I'm saying at the end is, usually when you have a bad experience is when you make a post or when you talk something, is when you're like, go on Yelp and you're like, yeah, fuck this place, negative
Leave
0
shit reviews.
Exactly.
Yes.
Usually that's when you do something about it. That's when you write something about it. If you have like a, you know how many times I go to a restaurant, had a positive, like, damn, this food's good price, like blah blah blah. I don't write about it, but if something was shitty, bro, I might write about it. I probably wouldn't, but I might.
I think I've only left one bad review ever.
So this lady doing something like a positive thing, and me giving her like verbally and like written like reviews in a sense, like and like written reviews, positive. Instead, not negative, and I never do it for either really, but I would do it for ultra negative decision. It's got me thinking about this. Is it just her service is that fucking good? Right? Is it just that good that it just breaks all boundaries? Or right? Or I mean, like, or a couple other things. You know what I mean? Like, we can just go into what you think.
This was some next level tax shit, people.
This is the daddest conversation I've ever had.
Right? Can people follow it? Maybe
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a Portlandia
we're following
episode,
it, yeah.
right? It's not, but
Oh, bro, it's on the gram. It's on everything. Worldwide, son.
you can even tie it back to like Facebook, right? These freaking shadow algorithms, which I'm not. God damn it, it's sucking me in.
Don't say the J word.
Sucking me in.
I'm pulling you in. Look, I'm throwing the fishing rod.
I thought you were doing a suck noise, and I was like,
well,
don't
I'm doing
put
that
in
too.
any weird things right here.
Yeah.
Oh, the reel? Okay.
Yeah, now I'm reeling you in.
So, yeah, then, like, again, shadow things. So, like, you're seeing negative things, and it kind of repeats itself back to you, but it makes what you are interacting with that's on a negative, right? So, again, it's like, because you get more stimulation from, like, negative things. So, that lady kind of breaks it, Or am I just changed as a man from that experience, maybe?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you know what? Now I just tell people great things as soon as I see great things.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
I think that you're just maturing in front of our eyes, man.
Oh, that's a good answer.
I
like that answer.
Yeah, for the better.
Do you even agree with me about the thing, like, people are more likely to react or leave a review if it's a negative experience over if it's a positive experience?
Oh, 100%.
Have you ever had a positive experience and you went out and gave somebody like a testimonial, they should eat at this place? Have you ever had a negative experience and done the same thing?
I've left a lot of positive, yeah. I've only left one bad review ever.
Oh, so you've written more positive. Okay, so
yes,
maybe
correct.
Okay, so right here we already have a split in our population of 3. So I mean, it's a thing.
Like most time if I leave somewhere and they suck, I'm like, man, this place sucks ass. I bet everybody's wrote a review about it, so don't worry about it. It's like life's gonna take care of them. But one time at Luby's, I did.
But for the good people, you pat them on the back and give them an extra bump.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I am changing. Because that does seem like a better thing to do. Just constantly spread joy all the time. And if you got to take a dump on someone, maybe you shouldn't dump at all.
Yeah.
No, I think you should dump, actually. No, because people can make their own decision. No,
that's
because I don't want them to waste their time on that dump.
That's what I was going with.
Nah, fuck them.
Light them up.
Off with their heads. Off with their heads.
Nah, fuck them. I can have an opinion about life as long as I'm not hurting anybody.
Yeah, true that, bro.
Yeah.
Free
if you're
country.
one of those people that is like a snowflake,
gas going
it's
up.
Okay. I'm not trying to be a snowflake. Yeah, things can offend you, and I think it's okay to be offended by things.
Don't say snowflake.
And usually when people say snowflake, that kind of would bother me if I was a snowflake. Maybe somebody thinks I am. So I'm not going to try to say that word in a derogatory way.
Is that a racial term?
It's just a word so people can identify with. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you're one of those kinds of people, that's maybe you probably shouldn't tune in. Like, you should just abandon us now.
You probably got some people flinching because you said snowflake, though, just because of the ice storm. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say snow or.
I mean, those
PTSD.
people I'm thinking about, I guess they wouldn't even be watching us
There's
because
like
they would be too
PTSD
afraid to
shit
turn
going
the TV on. They'd just be
like
too
most
afraid.
people have PTSD from wars. Like, we got people now around here that are going to have PTSD from the ice storm, the government storm, I should say.
How do we circle back to that? Son of a bitch.
You said snowflake.
It's everywhere.
Is it just because time's not linear?
You said snowflake,
Is
though.
that what it is?
I done told you, if we're in the Matrix,
What's subjective?
what if there is no time?
Okay.
Time is a
We'll
concept.
have to do another clip on time. We will. You know, it's like random fact doing things.
Been a damn good show.
With them dimensions, right? 1 dimension, 2 dimension is flat, 3 dimension is like width, and
like 3.
The 4th is time.
Have y'all seen anything on the 2 slits gravity? Or some shit, or the 2? It's like the 2 slits, 2 slots.
Well, the thing is, time is
2 slits. No,
you can affect time. Like, time is something that can be affected with like distance and heat, and so basically time is malleable in a sense.
It's relative,
right? Like time is not a fucking constant in a sense.
Right.
Time can be here, and then here time's different, right? The same way that you can fuck with heat. So time to us, this linear
movie?
Idea of
Matthew
time.
McConaughey, y'all seen that one?
Bro, time's not linear, okay?
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Interstellar. That's
Interstellar.
That's one of my favorite films.
You seen that one, Harper? Interstellar.
I think so. That's really
so
like
good.
a father-daughter story. Is it not?
It was weird.
Yeah, but the science behind it supposedly was very accurate. They said.
Yeah, whatever, man. Shout out to all my.
Every time they make a movie, they're trying to leak something.
They're trying to what?
Every time they make a movie, they're trying to leak something. I told you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's Transformers and Iron Man suits probably, and.
So the 4th dimension is time.
Okay, that's what I thought, because it was like 3D, and after 3D, like 3-dimensional, right? Then you go into 4th dimension, which is time, but time is malleable. So there's like 11 dimensions, I think, total.
Yeah, there was, I think, 11, and then they went back to 10 supposedly.
The fuck they did? They don't Pluto my fucking dimensions.
There's only 10, bro.
You don't Pluto my dimensions. Okay?
So
see, that's another thing. Like truth, dude, it's obviously relative. Because look, they just changed that fact. Facts are malleable.
The 5th and 6th dimension is where you get into the notion of possible worlds.
Right? He's a good guy. He's a good bad guy. They could do CGI Clayface. That'd be awesome.
To who?
Batman versus Clayface. DC, do it.
Isn't there a new DC coming out?
Yeah,
Justice
the
League
Snyder
2
cut of Justice League.
Does that come out tonight?
It came out today.
March 18th.
Today's the 18th.
Holy shit.
I like that.
Well, he said it, and then I started thinking about it, and I was like, come back.
Yeah,
No,
they said it's 4 hours long.
That's the guy with the horn.
4 hours?
4 hours long.
Wow.
If time was my penis. Is that quiet?
Short conversation?
No, I think it caught it.
Fuck? I'm trying not to. I'm trying. Ha ha ha! I'll fucking laugh over that one. I'm trying not. We're working on not talking over each other, people. Like JP is obviously an expert master, and I just clearly have just gossip girl mouth. And Lonnie, he's probably so baked he doesn't even understand tempo and rhythm right now.
I just pop in for good stuff.
We're trying.
So we're getting close to the end here. I know y'all wanted to circle back to one more topic that's to do with the UFC, is the Masvidal and Usman
too. And
we can finish on that.
And hold on, no,
but they got that up and do a rapid fire.
They got Chino's family Chino's family is fighting
Chino's family.
Jurchek. Yeah, the Asian chick.
Man, what?
That's how we doing Chino.
Carlos. Shout out our boy Chino.
Shout out our boy Chino.
Canadian and Chinese. Listen, and to those people out
What's this shit about?
that are being violent towards the Asian community, which I thought this was kind of, I didn't even know if it was a thing, okay?
For all y'all that got hate for the Asians.
No, you tell him. You tell him right now. If you're one of those...
Quit staring at my boy Chino. He's going to jack your ass up.
No, not just him. If you're some fucking scumbag that's out there randomly being violent towards Asian community people because they gave you COVID or because I don't know what the fuck.
That virus didn't come from China. It came from the government.
I don't know if that's true, but listen, you're a fucking dick, okay? You're a dick for picking on people, and then you're a dick for being like selective dick. Just be a dick to everybody. You're gonna be a dick. Like just punch everybody, really. So yeah, so that's two things that make you a dick. And yeah, I saw like it is on the increase. And Houston, I believe, is like number one most diverse city in the United States of America. With real talk, right? And so yeah, they are kind of feeling that. So if somebody can see this, and if you're Asian,
you seeing this?
Got your back, because we have Asians who train with us. We have multicolored people that train with us, and they feel it. And we thought it was like maybe he's just crazy. Well, he's not fucking crazy. And if you're seeing this and you're doing that, stop and come train. And if you're not stopping, then we'll fuck you up.
And
no, we won't actually edit. I don't think we can say that.
Don't edit shit. Run it. But I guarantee you, most of y'all, if y'all hating on, y'all probably hating on the Asian man and taking your ass home and ordering Chinese food for takeout or some shit. You know, like come on, people, come on, man.
Brings it full home by just bringing it. Just
come on, man.
Nice.
Spread the love. Spread the love.
But nah, you know,
just make slanted eyes, Lanny. Just make it a lot, Lanny.
Lanny.
The thing is, we're a melting pot here, so I got
not cool.
All my friends are all different colors. I don't give a shit about none of that. Like, there's two.
That took us off the rail.
No, it's all right though.
But it was true.
Because you know,
we said we were gonna give Chino a shout out. Remember, we were like,
yeah, we told him that. Yeah. So there you go, and our boy Duke. But you know, I tell you this all the time. The way in my eyes, like what I look at, there's two people in the world.
Oh,
like two classifications. There's shitbags and there's good people. That's all it is, man.
It's pretty simple.
Just be a good person.
Is that zeros and ones?
Don't be a shitbag.
Is that binary 100%. Code?
Basically.
To live by? Don't be a shitbag.
Like DNA.
That's right.
You could be a bad guy. Like your job could be assassinating people, but maybe you're not a shitbag. Possibly.
It depends what bad people you're killing or assassinating. You know?
Maybe it's subjective.
Or just like
we'll have to get into another one. Maybe a philosophy podcast.
Yeah.
You can throw that in here, man.
Gas going up.
No, but we'll have to hit that one up. The Usman thing.
Usman and Masvidal.
Usman and Masvidal. Yeah.
Masvidal came close last time on like a short notice thing, but Usman's gotten better, so I'm gonna have to say Usman. I mean, he hasn't taken much damage.
Usman.
He's been more active. Usman.
He's been training Gaethje as well. Dude's like an android. He's just like a Terminator in there beating people up. Like, yeah. He's like indestructible.
God, I watched the Khabib fight versus Michael Johnson last night. I don't know why it just randomly popped up. Randomly from the government. And I'll be damned. I was like, God, he beat the man. I like Michael Johnson. Okay, Michael, I know you're watching because you said you do.
He beat the brakes off of him.
He beat the brakes off.
He did that to a few people.
Was like, get up, and he would just reach with that, Bollinger lock kind of, that 50 lock, cop lock, break him down, hit him. He'd come back up, break him down, smash him.
He did that for like 3 rounds, didn't he?
Yeah, he just kept. He was like, he's so tough and durable. It went against him.
He wasn't even the champ at that point in time, was he?
Yeah, but just reminding me, like Khabib was just so physically imposing. Like he cuts a decent amount of weight, but that's a big part of his game. Just being a fucking gorilla, man. Just huge. And Usman, like again, I'm not knocking him, but he's a big dude. You know, he's a strong dude who I think cuts a decent amount of weight, so he can kind of ragdoll guys, grind on them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of them things where before I bet against the dude, somebody's got to beat him. You know, like
think Masvidal will survive to the end. I think he will, and he'll go decision.
I don't know, man. Maybe, but I really don't see them two going to decision.
Really?
Nah, I think it's gonna be fireworks. I don't know though.
If it's fireworks, then I'll give it to Masvidal. Because look at Gilbert Burns, dude. Gilbert had his chance at a world title. He rocked him and socked him, and then he just kind of like burned himself out at chasing him. He could have played it a little better. I'm not talking shit about him as a person, but like hindsight.
Hey,
he even said it himself.
Masvidal is tough though, dog.
He has good striking.
Yeah, his striking is good,
and he's so much more. It's so much better.
He's very durable, very hard to take down. He's got swag.
He's
got
tough.
Good timing.
He started on like Kimbo fights.
But he doesn't have
just that grit. He's got grit.
I think in the fighting game, MMA, it's so much about momentum. Like who's got the momentum?
Who's got the momentum? Yeah.
It's just huge, man.
Usman's on a whole nother level right now.
Yeah, and Masvidal hasn't fought.
But
he's trying to get back in. His time is going to be off. Like it's just going to Usman.
What happens if it's some Izzy type shit? Like find a hole in his game. Never know. We'll see what the game. I want to see what his game plan is.
Blachowicz being a bigger dude definitely played into him getting Izzy down easier.
For sure.
But like John Jones saying, "Oh, I would do it even easier." I don't know because John isn't naturally as big as Jan is, right?
Well, dude, have you seen
how big he is now?
Jones pretty big now, though.
Dude, Jones is big right now.
I think I saw him.
Didn't he walk around like 245?
Doing some pads or
yeah,
something.
I shared it in the group.
He's walking around like 245, 250.
Yeah.
Ain't he?
He's looking.
That's a big dude.
He's looking big, man. Like his brothers.
Yeah, he ain't even got a cut. Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably one of the greatest of all time, just because of his resume. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's gone through like 3 generations. The legends that were, there, and then the new wave, and then another wave. He's kind of capped it.
Who went to decision? Reyes went to decision with.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he maybe won that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that one dude that with the legs got his knee messed up.
Yeah,
he took it to him hard.
Yeah, Thiago.
Anthony Smith could have won on a decision when he got kneed, but he decided to nut up.
Mm-hmm.
Which what would have done? Holy shit!
Yeah,
Anthony Smith would have shook all that up. John Jones, maybe he would have got shook up him in his head. He might have moved to heavyweight. He might have just quit. He might have gone on a coke binge. And then, fucked his whole life up. Hit a pregnant lady. I think he already did it once. Might as well do it again, right? That's not true. I'm sorry, but I think it is. I think he got in an accident with a lady who was
pregnant. She was pregnant, and he ran off. Yeah.
All right, boom. We have confirmed it. I'm not just talking shit out of my ass.
No.
He's a wild man, no doubt.
Got to be if you're a world champion in the UFC, but you can't be doing that.
Wild man outside.
Dude, pay somebody. Yo, I'm paying you $5,000 to drive me around town in this car so I don't hit people. Yeah. And I'm going to do a bunch of blow off, a bunch of strippers for him, not us.
You're driving and you're sober.
Yeah. We can't afford that. But him, because, it's $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in legal fees, all the bullshit, I think he lost his Nike sponsorship.
Man, you're balling, bro. You can't even
Under Armour sponsorship.
Call an Uber. Shit.
It's true.
Guys in the NFL, same
Straight
thing.
Not smart decisions.
If you're in the NFL getting paid millions and you fuck up because of drugs, get the fuck out.
Red Foreman, dog. Dumbass.
Dude, you know how many guys are trying to be in there that are willing to do that job and just stay right? But they don't want to do that. Well, then, fucking find somebody else.
There's one thing that we haven't got to talk about, and I think that we have to talk about. That Gordan Ryan slap. We haven't talked about that yet on the show.
So what I think, did Galvao have it coming? Not really. I mean, he did kind of give him the finger and push him.
If you find,
I know what I want to say, but I'm afraid to say it.
Applegate wrote a good. Sean Applegate wrote a good response to all that.
And I read it, and he
actually talked about it. He didn't write. He talked about it in a video, and he is 100% spot on.
He's meticulous.
Hit it perfect, home run. Shit gets to a point. Okay, if you're online talking shit, if you got beef online, you better be ready to back it up. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point it has to get handled. And if it doesn't get handled, it escalates to a point like it did then. You got people sending crazy messages.
It's over beef.
Well, it was crazy. Supposedly some of the Matos dudes were sending crazy letters to Gordan. We're gonna bang your old lady. We're gonna run a train on you. All kinds.
Oh, I didn't know all that.
There was crazy. It had escalated to a point where it's got to that because it's never been.
Can't
squashed.
do that.
It's got to be squashed. Then you shake hands and it's fucking over. But no, now it's to a point where the dude runs up.
He had given him the finger
Andre
previously,
and smack because it's just.
Well, Andre didn't smack him.
No, Gordan did. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Twice.
Because
the thing was, Galvao had gave him the finger first.
It's just to the point,
and they already had boiling issues.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, because we got to, you got to make right. He had given him the finger. They had some boiling issues. The finger right there could be like a push and a shove, but it's not like contact, right? Then I think he walked up to Gordan. He kind of shoved him. Yeah. Kind of playfully, but definitely I didn't think Galvao was trying to fight him.
After all that shit,
but was he trying to bust
anymore.
a flex on the phone? Maybe.
Right.
Okay, and that for sure. I'll check that shit real fucking quick. I'll probably just drop his ass. Fuck it. But if you're at that level, I don't know. He slaps him. I like that. So he's like, oh, you want a moment off of me? I'll give you a moment off of you. Boom. I think you're right. The way the way he said it, and he's meticulous in his answer, the way he is in his game. Shout out Applegate, who has amazing Ashigurami entrance to heel hooks, and Chase Hanna, who has a great guillotine. But I'm not. I'm like a bull in China shop sometimes, and I'm going to say that Gordan Ryan is just so juiced and roided out of his head all the time that he's just fucking aggro. That shit happened. He's like, enough's enough. I'm fucking angry. Slaps the shit out of him. He's like, let's go. He wants to do MMA anyways. Maybe he's training with Tonin, who is doing MMA. I think he competed that night. Right?
Well,
he had already competed.
That was right after the Jimenez.
So he's fucking hot, bro.
But he's hot. There's
and I'm not talking shit because he's on roids. Just because you're on roids doesn't. I mean, you got to work out too. You can't.
There's never any like
I am
said,
talking
when
shit
there's
if you're
no
competing on
payout,
roids.
when there's no payout, when there's no end to the controversy,
To the shit talk.
it's just gonna escalate
Yeah, it just
to
boils
that.
up. Yeah.
And it's like with Andre, if you're not gonna fight him, just shut up, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Shut the
Or
fuck
your
up.
dudes,
Or
or-
somebody
yeah,
like
yeah,
sit,
yeah.
like. But even the dudes, it don't matter. It's like if your beef is with him and you can't compete, like shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Like Sean was saying that, like with his boys, I think Josh, like Yelvo or something, they went to a tournament, some shit popped off, words were exchanged, and then it escalated to online after the tournament. And then you got these guys on there like talking shit to Josh.
So they're gonna
Josh
handle
is like
it
240 or
but
whatever.
But they're not actually gonna handle it.
They're not gonna do shit. Yeah. So the dude jumps on there talking shit to Josh, and then it escalates, whatever. So Sean like links up with the promoter, like, hey, let's match this shit up. We need to squash this. Let's match it up. The dude's like 50-something years old.
Just wants fire and blood.
But the guy that's talking shit online,
but
is
it's
like
better for their
50 years old
and society
like
to just
50
get a little
years
match.
old, not gonna roll, hasn't competed in forever.
He
So
should just shut
why
up,
why are you online talking shit to people to cause all this drama if you're not gonna do anything? There's never gonna be a match with you in it. So shut the fuck up. Like,
But how much is it him for just even responding to it? Maybe he should be the mature one, just not even respond to it.
nah. Losers should stay off the web.
Losers walk the field, kind of thing. Is that what you're saying? I
Like,
don't know.
If I get on and I start like, if I jumped on this podcast right now and just started going after somebody, I would have every intention of settling that shit if he came
you had
over
to.
here. Yeah,
Right. Yeah,
like,
for sure.
He shows up or like,
Boom.
you want to match it up? Like, let's get
I
it.
agree.
Like,
If someone we have
have
offended
to-
you, you can come here and we will square with you.
no, it's not even that. But
Conversation
I'm just,
wise.
But like as far as like me, I'm
jiu-jitsu
not
wise,
gonna
too.
go get on somebody and like spark that whole controversy if I'm not gonna handle it at the end.
Yeah.
So
I always
if
just try
you're
to
not
be
gonna
nice
be
to
about
people.
it, don't talk.
Always try to
about
be
it.
nice to people. Try to be I'm always
Respect,
trying to be nice.
dog.
Yeah.
Respect.
Respect. Well, that's
Do
it,
we
boys.
have rapid fire? I thought we had rapid fire.
Well, we kind of just covered everything throughout the show.
Can we drop shout outs real quick?
Shout outs.
No, hell no. We did.
Oh,
no,
shout out to
we
our-
should be the shout out kings.
Shout out to our sponsors, bro. I gotta always shout out to the sponsors. You know
How
what I'm saying?
awesome, dude! What we should have.
I'm not gonna name
clip.
all of them right now, but y'all know who the hell
Can we
you
do a
are.
clip of just
New
sponsors?
Caney, stand up.
That was impressive. The sponsor list.
Man, there's so
Yeah,
many.
yeah.
I'm not doing it again right now, but they know who they are.
I mean,
Yeah.
one, I'm thinking, hey, listen, we need to fill 1.5 minutes. Let's go with that sponsor list. That's 11 minutes.
Yeah, there you go. Overachiever.
It's 11 minutes, man. I'm proud of you, though. I set you up for it because I knew the greatness that was within you, and I kind of brought it out a little bit.
It's like a Yoda moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we Yoda each other.
Moon in a satellite, baby.
That's right.
Non-homo.
Not homo at all.
Non. Oh yeah. What do you think? You want to say bye?
We can end it on the
It
non-homo.
is late and we have to do other shit.
Good.
We're sorry,
good.
guys. We
Yeah.
gotta
All right.
go.
Yeah, we need like that Looney Tunes shit when it used to end with the little.
Oh, I would like something throwback, but you know what? Yeah. Gotta do it like last thoughts. Last thoughts
Last thoughts.
about life. Probably about life.
Finkel's
Yeah,
Or
Einhorn.
training.
Yeah, leave the viewers with one statement each.
Mine's
Something.
gonna be JP smells like cheese.
Okay.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to waste this platform.
Yeah.
No, mine's gonna be train as many days as possible. So if you're watching this and you're a martial arts enthusiast, train as much as you can. Consistency over intensity, and in real life, try to do a little bit better every day at something.
There you go.
Yeah,
Lonnie?
It's a turtle race. You know what I'm saying?
two things.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I can say is it's a turtle race. Be patient with whatever you're doing. Set goals and make sure you're setting achievable goals.
Especially right now.
Yeah, especially like if you're just starting. Like for beginners, set achievable goals. Like don't just jump in. I've had so many people walk in the door and be like, "I want to be a UFC champion."
Oh, you're talking about
And
jiu-jitsu.
it's like
I
just
thought you were
anything.
talking about set goals and be patient
anything.
in life.
No, they could be anything. It could be anything. But I'm just talking about
A
from
metaphor?
my point of view. I'm just talking about from my point of view as far as like in the gym or in life, whatever. Like
Yeah.
whatever
you
you're
are.
doing, just make sure your goals are achievable. If you want to lose a little weight, but hey, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds. Boom, that's done. I lose another 10 before you know it, it's 100. But don't come out and be like, I'm gonna lose 150 pounds. You might not ever get off the couch. You know what I'm saying? So,
My life is fucked in this way.
It's a turtle race. Take your time.
That's
Unfuck
right.
it one way at a time.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Oh,
Finkel's
JP,
Einhorn.
you did a great job.
Thank you, sir. Love you guys.
All right, love you too, bro.
man.
All right.
We don't want to end on that.
Yeah,
No
let's end on
homo.
it.
No, we can't. We can't end all agreeing on something.
I hate y'all.